Recently, I attended a great conference hosted by the RTM Education Congress. During the conference, we had two phenomenal keynote speakers. Each speaker was an exceptional speaker and leader. However, what I enjoyed about each keynote was the inspirational message. Each speaker challenged us to find joy every day in our work. So let me say that one more time. Each speaker challenged us to find joy every day in our work, no matter what happened during the day, to look for those things that bring joy to our work, because the work is important. Kim Bearden, co-founder and executive director of the Ron Clark Academy, challenged us to lead with consideration, to connect with our students, faculties, staff, and parents. Superintendent Joe Sanfilippo from Fall Creek School District in Fall Creek, Wisconsin, reminded us success is in the mess. Think about that. Success is in the mess. Now, why does that resonate with me? Because I think so many times we think if we go from point A to point B, and we can do that, that is success. But normally it doesn't work that way. We might have to go from point A to point D to point G to point B, back to point F, and then to point C. But in that mess is where you will find success. Because today, school district superintendents face numerous challenges, from budget constraints to preparing students for future jobs that don't currently exist, diversity of students, and ensuring school safety. However, despite these challenges, there is a reason for optimism. Joe also encouraged us to not let the job get in the way of the work. He wanted us to find the good in spite of the circumstances. So if you think about that, to not let the job get in the way of the work, that requires us to put on our creativity hats. So the increasing diversity of student populations can be seen as a strength rather than a challenge, as it allows for a broader range of perspectives and experiences. Superintendents can foster inclusivity by providing teachers with the resources and training to effectively reach all students, regardless of their backgrounds or learning styles. They can also create a culture of respect within their schools, encouraging students to embrace diversity and learn from one another. Superintendents can also overcome budget constraints by seeking innovative ways to reduce cost and increase community involvement in the budget process. They can also work to secure grants and partnerships with local businesses and organizations to fund essential programs and initiatives. When it comes to preparing students for future jobs, I know it may seem daunting. Still, superintendents can take a proactive approach by working with local businesses and industries to identify the skills that will be in demand. They can also provide students with hands-on experience in emerging fields like robotics and virtual reality. Ensuring school safety? Well, that is crucial. And superintendents can protect their students and staff by implementing security measures and providing training for staff and students. By doing so, they can create a safe and secure learning environment. You see, as leaders, we must change the conversation about schools. Superintendents can provide the best possible education by focusing on the strengths of diversity, preparing students for the future, and ensuring a safe learning environment. Superintendent Joe Sanfilippo said, "Let's help people stop thinking of school as something we pay for and start thinking of school as something we invest in." While today's school superintendents face many challenges, they can overcome them with optimism, innovation, and collaboration. Remember, there is success in the mess.